We were talking about City of Culture, really asking ourselves the question, what would be available for very young children? Because from our experience, that's something that sometimes gets left out of projects or is tacked on at the end or is maybe not focused on. So we wanted to make sure that there were some things happening that were really relevant and had really been driven by what works with young children. So we ended up with a project which was very simple, that was very in the moment and that young children could really engage with. Just thinking about kind of the status and the visibility of young children in the city, how can we make the children visible? So we came up with the idea of trying to represent the 16,000 children under 5 in the city in 2017. So trying to represent each of those children with a piece of clay, a brick. Clay is a fantastic material that young children can use. It's malleable, it develops their hand strength, they can use their imaginations, there's all sorts of learning that comes out of that. And also it's an important material for the city of Hull, because Hull's built on clay and it's built out of clay.
It is a very green, natural material. Any clay that we don't use within the process, we will recycle and use again. Any of the blocks that aren't used will be recycled and a good use will be made of them. I thought, what a good idea that we're actually going to give them a blank canvas. The best thing was the chance that they could do anything. And when I'm doing clay myself, I often don't know what I'm going to do. I work with the material, and as it evolves, it becomes something. And then that's what I wanted the children to get out of it, that as they're using it with their hands, they can think of different things, and it can be something different. And that's what they've done. It's been really good to see.
Children are kind of quite spontaneous. I mean, if you look at the way they explore materials, and then you look at the way artists explore materials, there's quite a lot of similarity there, in fact. If you put a child in front of a pile of mud, which is essentially what clay is, they will just explore all the qualities of it and didn't need to say anything. It's just, oh, here it is. Let's poke it, let's find out, let's squeeze it, stretch it, let's stick things in it. So it's actually not about making small models, it's actually about having great big lumps of clay and being able to, really exercise your muscles and your hands. And if children want to explore all those properties, that's fantastic. So we wanted to try and free people and give them a bit of permission to do that.
I've learned the amazing talent no matter what age the children are. They maybe never even see clay until they get to secondary school, but this has given all these youngsters in Hull the chance to work with clay at an early age, and I think that is one of the big plus points, that they've had the chance to touch clay and hold clay and just see what it feels like. We have come away from that flat, just a drawing, and we've turned them into little sculptures, which is amazing.
I suppose the idea of collecting them and firing them and making something else is partly about showing them the potential of that material, because they're not going to be able to find that out on their own. And then that's also about saying, well, hang on a minute, my house is made out of something like this, so it's like helping them to understand things in the environment around them. They can make their marks on this unique object, and then later on they're going to see it and it will be, it's going to be fired, it's going to be solid, and it's going to be displayed somewhere where lots and lots of other people in the City of Culture are going to be able to see it and admire it. You've got 16,000 artists all working on it, actually at the same time. That's something that the adults can perceive. The adults are aware that there are all of those children and there's that much potential in the project when we bring all of those bricks together. One of those bricks on its own is a beautiful thing, but 16,000 of those bricks that are all different is a fantastic thing.